On the 23rd of July 2022, this young mother of one son, Favor Uyuho, stabbed her boyfriend Paul Jiga to death for cheating on her with another girl. Favor was already a single mom before Paul Jiga came into her life and started to play the role of stepdad to her son. But Favor is known to be a dangerously jealous girl who is very violent and had a very unhealthy obsession with Jiga. She never let him keep his female friends or have any female acquaintances, let alone have another relationship. And it was very common knowledge that when you're Jiga's friend and she happens to not like your vibe very much, she would definitely find a way to sever your relationship or your friendship with Jiga. So it turned out that someone had spotted Jiga with another girl at a certain spot and immediately alerted Favor to report what they had seen. So she immediately boarded a commercial bike, aka Okada, and arrived at the scene with literally the speed of light. She immediately began to attack them both, yanking the girl by the hair and grabbing Jiga by the balls and even going as far as busting out his car window. Now, several days later, or even maybe a couple of weeks later, Favor visited Jiga. Now, we're not entirely sure the time interval between the time she caught him cheating and the time she visited him. But when she arrived, they started having some sort of altercation, which later degenerated to a fight. And according to Jiga's neighbors, after a while, everything kind of quieted down in his apartment, and Favor was spotted leaving the apartment by herself, which was practically an impossible occurrence in their lives because anywhere Jiga goes, Favor was bound to follow. And this was a red flag for Jiga's neighbors who had seen her leave. So they decided to quickly go check on their buddy to see if he was okay. But when they opened the door, they found Jiga laying in a pool of his own blood, with some of his intestine pouring out of his stomach. That is, they could see his intestine literally coming out of his stomach while he was still fighting to stay alive. They quickly rushed him to the hospital, but upon arrival to the hospital, he was declared dead. Favor has been found and is currently in police custody, and I'm certain that Jiga's family will get justice for their son. So while I was researching the story here, one particular question kept popping in my head. After she stabbed him, did she open the cut a little further and then yanked out some of his intestine with her hands? Did she do that? This Favor girl has to be mentally ill, because only a mentally ill human being would stab another human being and then go further to extend the cut and then yank out their intestine with their hands. Guys, please always make an extra effort to know the signs. Study your partner, understand their personality. It's not everyone you meet that's safe to date. Some people look pretty normal, but they're really dangerous on the inside. And the things they're capable of doing, you don't even want to know. When something about a person's personality is off or fishy and makes you uncomfortable, it is actually your subconscious mind that's sending you a warning signal of a possible danger. My dear, run. Just run.